How you feel?
I feel good. Feel good this morning to go out and hit some balls, catch some ground balls, and throw some balls across the diamond. Sun felt good out there.
Where do you think you are in this process, Alex?
Well, I mean, I think this is phase 2, and today was the first step. I'm healing well. I'm anxious to go out and do a little bit more stuff. I've been out in the pool for 3 weeks and in the gymnastics floor for about a week. And this week we ramp it up to some track work and more baseball-specific stuff.
What's realistic in terms of when we'll actually see you back?
Well, I mean, the date I keep hearing is May 15th, and that's what Philip has stressed from day one, and I'm working as hard as possible to get there before then.
Do you think that's realistic to get back before then?
I hope so. I mean, that's what you work for. But again, I think it's a long season. We have a special team out there, and I want to make sure that when I come back, as good as ever and ready to help this team win.
Did they give you any estimation on how long you'll have to do baseball activity workouts so you can maybe get in some rehab games?
Again, I think I talked about it this morning. I think it's going to depend on how I wake up tomorrow and the next few days. I think, entering phase 2, I think the first 5 days is very important to set the tone for the rest of the rehab assignments. But I'm guessing, and I don't want to play a guessing game, but 7 to 10 days or something.
How many at-bats do you think you'd like to have before you?
Well, I didn't have many before spring training, so it's been a while. I'm not sure. I mean, I think the most important thing is for me to have a confidence that I own my movements, that I feel comfortable with, going left and going right. I'm more comfortable so far with hitting than anything else. Again, sliding into a bag, breaking up the double plays, the intricacies of the game is probably going to be the most challenging. Tampa, yeah. Be down here, and we get out there 2 to 3 times a day, and it's important to have the weather, to have the facility here, and get ready to play as quick as possible.
Because it's been so long, do you think it might take at least 30, 40 at-bats in real game situations? Or maybe not?
Yeah, I mean, I've never been in this situation, so it's just hard to answer, but I'm going to take it one day at a time and get my health back and get my legs under me, get in shape, ready to play, and maybe 20, 30, 40, I don't know.
Alex, comparing how you feel today versus before you had the surgery, are you convinced you made the right decision?
Well, I definitely feel much better. I mean, when it comes to strength, flexibility, and mobility, I feel like I'm fixed. I feel like there's definitely surgery was executed that was done very well, and I'm very optimistic to get back on the field and feeling the way I used to feel.
What's it been like to either watch the games or have to read the box scores to see how your team's doing?
Well, watching is always very tough. I mean, I love what I see. We have a great team on the field, and I think that's one of the reasons why I chose this intermediate surgery, because I feel like my responsibility is to be out there on the field and help this team win, and we're ready to win right now.
It had been a pretty topsy-turvy month for you before the surgery, that whole month leading up to it. Did these last 4 or 5 weeks out in Colorado give you a chance to just sort of put it all away? And
in a funny way, Colorado's been unbelievable. I mean, it's been a blessing in disguise. I mean, not only do I go down there and get my hip fixed, but I also get an opportunity to relax, call a 20-second timeout, and kind of rethink and reevaluate and refocus on my career and what's important. And it also gives you an opportunity to cut some of the fat. I understand my responsibilities, and I'm excited to face the challenge.
What is important?
Well, I mean, the New York Yankees winning and being part of this team, and hopefully slipping in the back door if that's possible, and being part of a championship team, and really just sell out for the team, do whatever it takes. And that's part of the reason why I chose to have the surgery. And I think this could be a very special year for all of us.
What does it mean to cut some fat?
This means to focus on the game of baseball. I mean, God's blessed me with a great ability and opportunity to play for the greatest franchise, and I'm looking forward to moving forward in the right direction.
Do you think being away from the spotlight for a little bit allowed you to sort of realize that?
Yeah, I think it was a blessing in disguise. I think to be able to again focus and rethink some things, and I'm in a good place. I'm excited to start playing baseball again.
Alex, is your understanding that there still is another surgery required? You just hope it's after this?
Well, I think you got to talk to Philip about that. He has he feels very good about the surgery we just had. I don't want to quote him, but he said it's 50-50 whether or not we have to redo it again in November. So I'll let him talk about that.
And have you reached out to any guys who've had this surgery?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in touch with Michael Lowe and Chase Utley, and watching their progress carefully, and I'm obviously interested for my own reasons. And you know, the one thing about hip surgeries, when you think of hip surgeries, you think of Albert Bell, you think of Bo Jackson, so it scares you to death. I mean, you think, oh my God, my career is over. And you know, talking to Philippon, talking to our medical staff, you know, they relax you and realize that, you know, we're in 2009, and you know, we have Dr. Philippon, who's the best hip surgeon in the world, and I was in good hands. So hopefully we can take this thing and be as good as new.
Are you a little lighter?
No, I'm exactly the same weight.
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same weight.
You went out there for the first time. You had been playing and playing pretty well in spring training. Were you shocked when you found out you needed surgery?
Well, I knew there was something wrong. I mean, ever since the All-Star game, I just knew that I wasn't right, and I'm somehow or another I was performing, probably a miracle of God. But I really didn't feel that I was myself. I didn't have really good control of my swing, my balance, and the only way I can describe it is I've always felt like a V8 and I felt like a V6 as a car. I just didn't feel like I had the power and the torque, and it certainly feels much better now.